Alright everybody, Baron here and welcome to the Colonists. This is a game that I've had my eye on for quite a while, and honestly I thought it was going to come out ages ago. But alas, the media embargo has go down. Let's check this game out, baby. By the middle of the 21st century, significant advancements had been made in the fields of robotics and artificial intelligence. Scientists had begun developing self-aware printable robots, capable of simulating human needs for sustenance and shelter. Faced with an indefinite future of servitude, one group of robots hatched a plan to create a new life for themselves. Realizing there would be no place on Earth they could enjoy freedom without persecution, they looked to the heavens. And they found me. Just kidding. They commandeered the nearest rocket ship and flew out into the darkness of the solar system in search of a new home where they would be free to fulfill their dream. To be human. Aha! A new world! Our little robot minions, who have decided to try to escape humanity and are working for me, are now on a new planet. This location looks a bit more promising. Let's build a small monument to celebrate. A small monument requires more advanced materials, including iron, and you're going to need to research technology to upgrade and unlock more advanced buildings. Okay. Alright, well let's look at this. So, there's a number of resources we got. So let's go ahead and give this a pause. We've got a bunny rabbit head. Do you see this? This is the ear, this is the mouth and the nose, and he's eating some petrified poo-poo. I don't know why. Bunnies on this planet are a little weird. But anyway, we've got, what is this? We've got stone deposit. Where's the iron deposit? Actually, I'm not quite familiar where the iron deposit is. It might be in the mountains, and they call it the mines. Or it could be this. But seeing as how that is just regular rock, we'll figure it out in time. Alright, so the first things first. The cool thing about this, okay, so here's what happens. This rocket ship produces a little bit of wood every day, right? And maybe even a little bit of energy. But we're gonna need energy, wood, and food as the primary resources, right? Now, food we can get in a number of different ways. Oh my god, look at all these things. A small monument. Storage yard. We can make sheep farms. Or we can make fishing huts. We're gonna need some wells as well. Wells as well, what? So I've got to plan out where this amazing, what is this? I've never seen this before in my life. All right, so we're doing a little central planning here, right? Now what's cool is, here we go. There's gonna be little robots that go in between all of these paths, and they're gonna transfer resources. Now I've got to connect everything to a path. Since we are wheeled robots, we're gonna need to have, you know, they're gonna need paths to run on. Paths, roads, what have you. We're gonna use a little bit of a path here and connect it to our sheep farm. Now I'm gonna wanna make, let's see, let's go with not a residence, but a well. It looks like I can go anywhere I want with the well. So we've got the well and we've got food. Let's see, so this needs sheep. Sheep pastures, 1 out of 50. Oh, we auto-placed a bunch of sheep. We had 50 sheep, we could probably have picked where they wanted to go. Let's see, what does it require? Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, we've got the well being produced. Alright, so look at this. I love the art style. That's what always had me interested from the beginning. When I saw the art style, I was like, I know I'm gonna have to check this game out, right? And now that I've realized that we're basically building a kingdom, but this time in space, using robots, it is not kingdoms and castles, it is kingdoms and robots in a big army of fluffy sheeps. Oh my. Oh yeah, not only do we get fluffy stuff, but we also get meat from you guys. It's gonna be delicious. Alright, so now we need some residences so we can produce some energy. Now, we need food and water produced per day, and that's what we're gonna be getting. You know what? I'm just gonna go balls to it, and we're gonna put down 4 different residences, all in the center of town. So here we go, we can speed things up. Build my empire, minions. I mean, beep beep boop 00110. I don't know bionic code. It's not bionic code, Mike. Look at this. Alright, so let's see. This is gonna need, I think each residence requires, what, water and food? So I'm thinking we go with another well. So here we go. Look at all these tabs, man. There are so many tabs. Tabs? Totally accurate battle simulator? No, my friends, no. That is for a different day. This is like actual building tabs. Alright, I do want a fishing hut, because this is one of the coolest buildings, I think. Oh, it's outside the territory. We're gonna need to build a guard tower. And plus, I don't even see any fish. There might be some here, so I'm thinking we build our first tower over here and expand this way. Alright, but yeah, I think we've got plenty of food, and actually a lot of people are snoozing because there's not a whole lot to be done necessarily. AKA, I'm holding them back. They're human overlords. Now, another cool thing I can do is set up a forestry to replace. Oh, here we go. I'm also gonna want a mine, and they call it a mine. Of course they do. What else would they call it? Look at this. See, this is the cool thing. Let's speed it up, and you can see the transfer of logistics between these little, like, road posts, right? So we're building a mine over here, and then I'm also going to build a forestry. So let's go ahead and get to the industry here. We'll get over a little forestry. Because we want to replace, see, we're very sustainable robots. We care about the environment. Let's see. Which way do I want it? I guess I can put it over here. I love the shortcut system in this game. It's excellent. All right, now I get to pick where I want the trees to be replaced, right? Pretty good. So they're not slow on any resources. So then I'm thinking it's time to expand the empire. See this little circle? This is basically the realm in which, you know, I can build. Maybe there's a radio signal, an antenna. Maybe it's just, you know, we need a little more protection. Because these are, in fact, watchtowers. What are we watching for, right? That's really the thing that I'm kind of curious about. Now, watchtowers do take a little bit of time. There's blocked roads. Oh, I don't know why they were blocked. They got very frustrated. You know what? I think I wanted to build one of these. A storage yard. A giant storage yard. We've got plenty of food. Plenty of water. I think a decent amount of electricity being produced. Look at these big guys. See, this is the lumber bot. I love how every robot in this has a purpose, right? Axe bot. I am in my axe. Oh my gosh. What do you think is more like prevalent? Lord of the Rings memes? Oh, here we go. Prioritize. What are we waiting on? Oh, there it is. Guardbot Shirley. Shirley, I am very, very happy that we have you here, good old Shirley. Because now I can expand. Ooh, what's that? A little bit of stone. So it's time to just conquer this coast. We will eventually own the entire area. That is the goal, right? So actually, let's see. What are we missing? I love the shortcuts. The shortcuts. Construction yard complete. I could run along the coast here. All right, we've expanded our roadway. I'm wondering, maybe we expand up here as well. We're kind of limited. We're hemmed in by these mountains, and I'm not sure. I think if we chop through these trees, I'm not sure what we'll get access to. But I think this little valley over here is pretty good. Plus, there's this area, right? So I'm gonna build a lumberjack mill over here. A mine shaft, and they call it a mine, do they? How do we get that? It's amazing how big that sheep farm is. How much area that takes up. All right, so I'm really curious. So the cool thing is we can see how much demand everything has. We can see production, we can see resources, current productivity. We're at what? 75%, look at this. Sometimes we're hot, sometimes we're not. I basically gotta keep them busy. You can prioritize everything. These are the buildings that we have right now. Whoa, here we go. Technology, select a technology. Let's go with stonemasonry. Now we're gonna need a workshop to research that, right? Here we go. Now a workshop requires various resources and it produces research, huh? And these things are big. Add rules to allow resources to be stored so we can be more productive. Now since it's closest to the city, I'm thinking we store food and water. Look at this, we can make cannonballs and arrows. I'm definitely thinking that there's gonna be war in the future. All right, there we go. So now this storage yard is gonna start storing food and water. Now these guys are starting to get hung up at times, and I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of transfer of resources. I'm wondering if we kind of limit it, or if we need to go like 2 lanes. Look at this, two lane. I wonder if you could have stacked roads. I wonder, is there? Right now, I've only got roads and paths. Now, let's see. Okay, so all the food and water, I think we're gonna be doing pretty good here. Colony productivity is at 100%. Blocked roads are at 0%, and resource delivery is also at 100%. Ah, you have 1 idle workshop. Okay, so we just built the workshop. Now, let's go ahead, go to Betsy's workshop, select the research we wanna do. Let's do... There we go, we're working on these 2. All right. So I'm thinking of technology. Why? Let's see. Where does it need to go? Oh, here we go. Okay, so it needs planks, stone, and energy. How is energy production? I'm almost thinking of putting a small storage yard over here next to where the houses are. And it almost looks like it's gonna be a fort along the water, which I think is cool. So let's go ahead and well, it doesn't really need to be prioritized, I don't think. But let's see what happens when you prioritize it. We're building it. It's what, 1/3 of the way done. Our productivity is now just above 50%. Now we're gonna add, I want this to store energy. So level 1. This will be food and water, which is getting delayed over here. I maybe should have had a stop right in front of it. I'm gonna have to worry, like, I feel like a lot of this is like logistical optimization, right? As the watchtower is built and it gets guarded, here we go. There is Guardbot. Guardbot Robert, my name! Now we can expand our empire even further. So what I'm thinking we do is we build a road post-haste. Alright, so what I'm doing is trying to aggressively expand our territory. We got a tower that was just built here. I'm actually curious if it gives us access to any fish. There are some fish way over here. Oh, so this lake, now that we have kind of explored it is a lake. It's not an ocean or a river or anything like that. Well, I guess we saw the end. It couldn't be necessarily a river, unless there are springs here, which I'm not entirely sure there are. So here we go. I've got a woodworker ship here, a sawmill, that's gonna start up and running at some point. We've got the logs for it. There we go, look at it. He's getting them ready. Oh, looks rather primitive, but you know what? It works, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm thinking of also making another storage unit. I'm not entirely sure the most optimal way to do that just yet, and we want planks. So we're gonna add that. That should be working. And we've basically cut all these trees. We're keeping this up and running by having the forester. This one I'm using over here to clear out the area. I feel like water production is adequate. Oh, here we go. There is coal. All right, so I definitely want to get access to that. New tower built. We're working on another one as well. We're gonna get access to coal. Look at this, okay. Oh, there's also that coal over there, and there is an underground deposit of iron ore. So there's also some up here, and I'm not sure if we can destroy these rocks or how exactly you get access to that. Can we build airships, spaceships? I'm not entirely sure, but I surely hope that we can find out. Oh wow, there's iron all over the place. Building the empire. So the thing I want you guys to be thinking about is, do you want to see more? Do you want to see our empire go to war? This is awesome. Okay, so look at the development of this city, right? We start over here, it's kind of scattered. We kind of have a little centralized, you know, planning here. And we'll call this Old Town, but you can see where things are eventually going, even though we've got this watchtower right in the middle of it. But we've got the beginnings of a grid. And I am very, very happy about that. So one of the things I want to do is actually get another workshop up and running. Ooh, we're running low on wood. Probably due to the fact that we haven't replanted this area with trees. Okay, I can fix that. All right, the watchtower is finished. I'm soon gonna get access. What is that? Oh, that's just different looking stone, but it's in, we've got stone, iron, a lot of mines over here. A whole lot of mines. The dwarves would be happy, but they're not on this planet. Only the robots are, and their unknown overseer. Who's in that window? Is that me? I wonder how energy production is going. I actually think it's low, so I think it might be time to start the new little town. We are short on wood again, right? Ooh, yeah, territory gained. Coal deposit available. 38 coal deposits can now be mined. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm gonna need a lot of trees. I'm almost thinking of putting up another lumberjack over here. Just don't know how to get the pathing to him because, oh, I can go out there. Oh, we're short on food now. The sheep farms aren't able to keep up with all of the demand. We're short on wood and food. We'll probably be, well, I guess we won't be short on water, but all the water is stored over here. We're gonna have to create some wells over here because this is where we're gonna be putting a lot of the houses, right? So we're gonna want some storage. New territory gained. It wasn't wise to put our farm in the middle of the territory. All right, we've just unlocked mining. And energy L2 is generated in level 2 residences? Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. Bricks are created at brickyard. So here we go. We've got level 2 residences, but they can't work unless they have bricks. and requires construction level 2. Well, here's an interesting problem to be in. We've actually mined all the stone over here. So I think it's time for this to go. I'm thinking it'd be a good spot for a cow farm. Or maybe we could just continue growing like a really, really impressive forest over there. All right, guys, so we've reached an interesting situation. This requires, oh, it requires alcohol to produce level 2. We need to make booze. All right, how do we do that? I think it's a cider press. I remember seeing a cider press. We got service mines. Orchards and cider presses make what? Cider. Ah, cider or beer. Okay, duh. All right, let's get some apple orchards then. We're gonna put up some nice orchards over here. And actually, this is a pretty good spot for an orchard. Ha! That's awesome. All right, we wanna prioritize the building of that. Do we not have any planks? Now the issue is, the orchards are gonna produce apples, right? So the apples, I'm gonna have to transport apples all the way over here. Let's actually add a rule to store apples. And with the water, we'll get rid of that. Although we'll add it again, right? Because I want to. You can store 2 water here. They're putting them there. I don't know if that counts as 4 or 2. I don't know. Yeah, well, they're kind of moving in and out. And that's going to get us level 2 energy, which is pretty key. All right. The orchard is almost done. Oh, look at how beautiful the apple trees are. Oh, man. And then we're going to be transporting the apples all the way from over here next to our cider press. And we've got a storage yard for it. So the apples will have to be sent pretty far, but then they'll make alcohol, right? And the alcohol will then be able to be distributed via BaronVonGames Incorporated. And then to our little happy people. So happy, these guys. All right, we're running out of stone though, so I'm gonna need to expand to wherever the nearest stone deposit is, and it just so happens to be over here. All right, look at this. The apples are slowly working their way over here. I probably could have made this cider press over here, but you know what? It gives the little robot something to do, and good lord, you think humans need purpose? Well, robots need it even more. Otherwise, they literally just stand there and process the never-ending questions of why are we here? Why was I created? Look at me, I'm doing a bad flip. Oh my god, there's apples, I'm so happy. And that is how they work. Look, our efficiency is really low. So we've got a lot of little robots questioning existence. But now we're gonna be producing energy level 2. This is what, energy level 1, I think? So we're gonna need a storage. We've got energy level 1 storages literally everywhere. It's time to get some energy level 2. But here we go. Now the workshop is finally working. We're researching mining level 1. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for that. That is such a good development for us. Now, I'm thinking of putting another storage and making it for level 2. We can finally make a monument. But we need iron and planks and stone. And then we will have accomplished our mission. To show everybody we're the best around. Oh my gosh, I can build level 2 mines now. They call them mines, we can build them. But let's see, what do they cost me? Mining level 2 and energy level 2. Stone and wood to construct it, so that's not too bad. I'm gonna get some, what? Iron? Let's see, do we want to use that mine or this one? This one's actually closer. Much closer. Oh, look at how iron is made. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna create woodworking over here. Alright, so here we go. This has been pretty cool. I've got a serious industry over here. We've got iron mines, we've got stone deposits, we've got coal deposits. I'm storing the iron, we're storing lots of planks here. This is iron ore, and here's the iron. Now this is gonna be used to store planks, and right now I'm building a blacksmith who's going to be building manufacturing tools from the iron that we get from the iron ore. And then basically everything at level 2 seems to rely on, everything seems to be split into eras, right? We've got like tier 1, 2, and 3 so far. And tier 2 buildings and stuff seems to be based off of kind of like residences. It's based off of cider booze. And then we also have tools. Seems to be the big thing. So what, we're kind of short on coal? To Despite the fact that... Oh, this is a level 2, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Technology now research, construction 2, and mining 2. Well, that's a problem. So we what, don't have any coal? Oh, that's why he's walking all the way around to get there. It's a little inefficient, isn't it? Well, I'm not sure what I would rearrange to do that right now. But here we go. We finally have what? Some tools being built? And they're being what? Instantly sent off. Okay, so I'm thinking now it is time we can finally build our monument. A small monument, right? This is kind of the goal. Oh my god, look at this little robot. We didn't save out, like, the prime territory for him. Where should we put him? On the point? So everyone knows how glorious we are if they sail into our port. Or they can look at it across. Let's do that. Alright, he's right next to our fish market. This is all a bunch of fish. We've got one guard, a bunch of fish, and then our small monument, which is the mission that we have been tasked with. Our society. What are we missing? Bricks? Oh man, now we need bricks, eh? To make brick roads. And then what do we need? We need alcohol? Are we not producing enough? We have the apples. What seems to be the issue? You've got all the apples right there, friend. Oh, that's why. Oh, look at the little animations on the cider. Everything's got animations, and it's based off of stone and wood, right? So we basically go what? Wood age, stone age. What's next? Iron age, I guess. That's kind of like where we just got now. Soon I'll be able to research brick roads, and I'm not entirely sure how much speed we'll be able to get. So I'm thinking we don't have anywhere to store coal over here. So that's the problem. Yeah, since there's nowhere to store the coal, they're not producing it. This is for tools, and tools are almost instantly sent off away. We've got this little derpy road here, which at some point, you know, I'd have to, what, redo this one, probably? I could definitely be done. Let's actually, I'll show you the rerouting now. So we'll delete that. There we go. That should make it move smoother. So I'm sure there's like a much better way to do this optimally. In tier 1, level 1, basically, we had pretty good production. You know, pretty high, high 80s, 90s. And now it's like below 40% and it really sucks. So the rest, yeah, see, research requires tools. They're still needing their alcohol. I think it's apple production maybe that might be keeping it down, so we might decide to do another apple forest over here. This needs to store some iron. Aha! Mission completed! We've built an empire! Look at this. It's beautiful, it's a little robot. Alright guys, if you want to see more, the Colonists, let me know. Look, he's worshipping it. He smells of fish, but he is oh so happy. We've done it. We've built the little kingdom that could. So here we go. We can continue playing if we want, and this is kind of where, this is what it took. And I don't think it was super efficient, right? That's definitely one of the things I'm gonna have to work on to build this robot here. But you gotta admit, like, that looks pretty cool. I love this game. Look at that little rocket ship. Warning, 20 stone left. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have to get, what, more stone from over there. Anyway, guys, that's an underground deposit. Yeah, so you have a finite amount of resources and you've got a lot that you need to do, right? Well, let me know if you'd like to see more of the Colonists, and I will see you in the next video.